Hey guys, it's Daniel and welcome to another video by the Entropy System. This video was suggested and voted upon by our patrons. If you are interested in becoming a patron and helping shape the content of our channel, link is in the description below. For a certain branch of our patrons, we put out a monthly day in the life vlog that's about 5 or 6 minutes for them to enjoy. And we put out one of us, this is our brother Rowan.
Hello.
Making Thanksgiving meal together. Rowan is vegan, we are gluten-free, so it is not an easy task. And everybody loved Rowan so much that they were like, we want to see a real video with him. So this is where this is coming from. So we are going to cook, what are we cooking today?
So it's like a vegan protein power breakfast bar thing. We have all of our ingredients. Instead of flour, we're going to try and use vanilla sport Vega protein. And we have some almond butter, bananas instead of eggs.
Why did we get the almond butter?
Because I wanted to be fancy.
It was supposed to be peanut butter, but he's like, nah, almond butter for the internet.
Yeah. And then some buttery sticks, not butter sticks.
Because it's vegan.
It's vegetable oil, buttery sticks. And some cranberries, some flaxseed meal, baking soda, and oats.
Hooray! I'm gonna turn on some more light.
Brown sugar.
Yeah, we got brown sugar. It's in there. It's just behind the honey and under the chips. It's very hard, but we can mash it up.
Jesus. Okay. That'll work. And vanilla. We need that too.
Vanilla, gluten-free, vanilla flavoring.
Yeah. And then a 1/3 cup of water. How many tablespoons are in a cup?
How many tablespoons are in a cup? 8, I think.
Oh wait, yeah, this is a half. Okay. Take a 1/2 cup of butter, and then 1 cup of peanut butter. Siri, how many tablespoons are in a cup?
16 tablespoons.
Alright.
Tablespoons.
Tablespoons. Alright, cool. I'll start scooping.
1.5 cups of brown sugar.
Yep. Yep.
Gotta break this up a little bit.
We don't use brown sugar a lot, okay? No. Isn't there a trick to re-softening brown sugar?
I don't know. Boil some water.
Microwave it.
Just
with a dampened towel on top of it. Yeah, put it in a bowl, top it with a damp paper towel, microwave for 25 seconds.
okay. Do you have small measuring cups too?
Nope, that is the only measuring cup. So we will have to rinse it quite a bit.
Because with brown sugar, you pack it down, don't you?
No.
No?
No. If you pack it down, you get too much.
No, I thought brown sugar's what you do pack it down with, and then flour and stuff you don't.
Oh, maybe. There's someone who's watching this who's like, of course you push it down, or of course you don't push it down, and they're going to comment. They're going to say, I know how y'all work. I know how y'all think.
I'm also looking up if 1 banana equals 1 egg.
It needs to be packed into a dry measuring cup. Yep, you're right.
And then you can start mashing up the bananas. Putting those in there.
Gross. So I'll chop them.
Bananas in pajamas.
Oh, jeez. Say in the comments, who remembers bananas in pajamas? Pretty sure that was a British show that we just found at the library and was never on American TV. I don't know. Tell me if I'm wrong. Ripe banana smell.
Jiminy Christmas.
Never been a fan.
What? Bananas is my favorite.
I like bananas, but I like them not ripe. Ripe is
The
too
more
much.
brown they are, the better. More potassium.
They're so squishy. How do you eat them?
In Siri.
Just stepped on a very pointy chunk of brown sugar. It was very similar to stepping on a Lego. And I am stirring together the banana nut mash with buttery stick and water. Mmm. Yum. Actually, other than just the straight up water, it doesn't look that bad.
I really hope these work out.
You know, there's not a single ingredient that we've added so far that I haven't enjoyed before. So I feel, I guess other than buttery stick, but I've used vegetable oil and stuff.
Yeah, that's what it is.
So like, I feel confident. I feel like this is gonna taste good.
This was too expensive to not work out.
How much did you spend on it?
I mean, not a whole lot, I guess. Just the peanut butter.
Oh, the almond butter. That was your fault.
Yeah.
You could have gotten peanut butter.
And my protein I have anyways, so these are gonna be quality.
Quality.
You don't need to buy Cliff Bars, just make your own. There's so much sugar.
That is a lot of sugar. Does that get mixed into this?
Yes.
I've got it kind of to a decent consistency. It's a little lumpy, but I'm working on it.
Oh, it's all trying together again.
I mean, there's water in here, so it's gonna
yeah.
dissolve it and whatever. Is that what it looks like now?
Alright, so instead of flour, we're gonna use our protein.
And this is not what the recipe calls for, right?
Yeah, so okay, the recipe originally calls for 2 cups of flour. But that has gluten in it. And I want more protein in these. So I'm gonna try this. It has a flour on it.
Did you like Google to make sure this was like
Switching out
yeah.
instead of flour? No.
Okay.
What does flour actually do in a recipe? It just gives it consistency and dries it out, doesn't it?
I mean, it also rises.
I thought that was yeast.
I mean, I know yeast rises, but there's yeast in flour? Is there?
Can you tell we don't cook a lot?
Anyway, if this flops, it's 1,000,000% because we swapped protein powder
Flour.
for flour.
Got your 2 cups of flour or protein powder, whatever
2 cups
you.
of protein powder.
2
Make Sport Protein, not a sponsor. We still don't have those yet, so that's not a sponsor.
Good brand though. Check them out. Vegas stuff. Cruelty free.
If you want us, your stuff's gross. I don't like it. I've tried it. But if you will sponsor us, I will take all of that back and talk about how delicious Vega plant protein cures DID. No, I'm just kidding. That'd be a terrible joke. I drink it and I disappear. That'd be the saddest thing ever. I don't want to go, Mr. Stark.
So again, we're going a little away from the recipe. It calls for a 1/2 cup of oat bran, but I couldn't find that at the store. So I got flaxseed meal. I hope that is the same thing.
I'm not one to know. I'm just here for the ride.
Baking is an art form. It's about making it your own, putting a little personal flair on things.
Like 2 cups of protein powder.
We need 1 teaspoon of salt, a teaspoon of cinnamon, 2 teaspoons of baking soda.
So very recently, Multiplicity and Me, the channel that inspired us, did a cooking video with Ed, where Ed made this amazing Sunday dinner, like chicken and pudding and all this stuff, and we're gonna make cookies that taste like plant protein.
They're gonna be delicious.
1 teaspoon?
Yes.
Okay.
And yes, and then 2 of baking soda. Oh wait, that's supposed. It's all gonna mix together anyways. Never mind.
Okay.
It was supposed to get mixed up in here and then mix everything together, but does it really make a difference?
Yes.
It does?
Pretty sure.
Start mixing. Here,
Alright.
put this in there.
I tell you what, I'll put 1 in ours and 1 in yours.
Perfect.
It'll even out.
It's all going to the same place.
It'll all get turned to poop eventually.
Yeah. That looks like legit cookie dough.
Can't cuss on the channel. We'll get
Oh!
monetized.
Super legit cookie dough.
Alright, so this is what we're working with. We're gonna add some cranberries. It honestly doesn't look bad.
It looks delicious. That looks like cookie dough. It's gonna be perfect. Do you have like Pam? Like spray or anything?
No, we have olive oil.
Okay.
Just put like a tiny drop and spread it around with your fingers. Oh, or a paper towel so you don't have to get messy.
Yay.
Rowan's a smart one.
And we'll see about that after the cookies.
Yeah, when it comes to spreading oil on a pan, Rowan's your man. So the cool thing is because this is vegan, we can just eat this, right?
Yeah.
So like it's not, because yeah, we
You don't
didn't
have to
use
worry
eggs.
about E. coli or salmonella. Wait, no, E. coli is poop. I meant salmonella.
Better not worry about E. coli.
I wash my hands.
Here's the thing. Do we taste it before we put it on? Or do we leave it all for a big big reveal moment at the end.
I think we gotta do that.
Gotta wait
Big
for the
reveal.
end. Yeah, you guys gotta wait till the end to see our reactions to the cookies. If they're good or not, we don't know.
Get some artsy shots of the
Oh god,
cookies.
don't put the lens so close to the goo. I almost hit the camera. Alrighty.
Right.
Have fun, cookies. We'll see you in how long?
18 minutes.
We'll see you in 18 minutes. Oh, we're waiting for the cookies. And I googled the thing. And oh my god, my cat is laying on my Japanese cards. Or my Japanese flashcards. Leo, what you doing? Why'd you make a mess of my flashcards? Yeah, you can substitute protein powder for flour. But you can't do all of it. Because you still need the gluten and the flour, because the gluten is what gives it an elastic quality that allows it to like stretch. It doesn't have yeast though. Wheat doesn't have yeast, that's a separate thing.
Yes.
But to kind of string this around and take the opportunity to interview a sibling of a person who has DID, I'm gonna ask Rowan some questions. Yay! So, how'd you find out that Rowan had DID?
How did I find out? I think Wynn just told me. They're just like, yeah, hey, I kind of have something to let you know, and she let me know, and yeah,
What was
I mean-
what was your thought process when you were hearing this?
Like I was surprised, obviously, but it was more just like of an okay, like how do we handle this type of thing? Like I obviously had questions, and I knew that like this is something that I have to learn about more now, because I really didn't know anything other than what like the media kind of says about DID.
Which is not good.
No, and either that or
Do you know
like,
we've never murdered someone?
I'm happy about that.
Never even kidnapped him. No.
Not surprised. But yeah, or just like, psychology in high school barely touches on it, but even then they refer to it as multiple personality disorder, so that everything isn't quite up to date of what we know about it.
Hasn't been that since the 90s.
Yeah, so
some questions?
yeah, I just had questions. It wasn't like I was like, oh man, the world's over now. Yeah, you let people, everybody has their own things, and so you have to find out what those things are and what you can do to work with them.
Alright, so who'd you meet first, do you think? Like actively?
Actively, Kit.
Okay.
Yeah, I was kind of asking earlier, I saw bits and pieces of Daniel growing up, but this is the first time that we've actually spent time together, just us two.
So you like remember like me coming out and like when wearing guy clothes and stuff growing up.
Yeah, and so there were always like bits and pieces of like the different altars that like I recognized, but
like in hindsight.
Yeah, in hindsight, and looking back on it, I know now. But growing up, I just thought like that was just my sister, and so I thought that there were many personalities of her,
like many factions of one person.
Of one person, yeah, and trying to find out that wasn't quite it. It was a little bit more than that.
Do you feel like now that you know that there's a system, like now that you know that there's a lot of people in the body, that your perspective on anything has changed, like your relationship with Wynn or anything like that?
I mean, my perspective's changed in the sense that, like, I'm just more aware now. As far as our relationship goes, like, if anything, I don't think it's changed. I think that now I'm aware that there's more that I have to dive into. Like, it's not just a relationship with Wynn anymore. Yeah. So now there's just more to it, and I have to have more relationships.
Okay.
So,
that's not a bad thing, though, right?
Yeah, no.
Okay.
No, not at all.
Cool. Because some people would be like, oh no, more people.
No, yeah.
Like me.
I guess, honestly, if anything, it just kind of made me more aware of, like, I'm trying to think of how to put this. Like, you see people, and like, you have a friend, and like, you go to them, and you see their face, and like, you know that, like, that's always them, you know. But like, when we hang out, it's like you have to pay more attention to like inflections in their voice, or like just movement of the hands, or facial expressions, and different stuff like that. Like, you actually have to like kind of pay attention and be like, okay, if you're not going to tell me exactly who's out, like, who am I talking to right now? And so
I'm the only one who does that, I promise. Who's just
Yeah,
like,
but-
I'm out, and now I'm shy.
yeah, and just like the fact that, so like, I don't always have to just be like, okay, who am I talking to now? Like, just being able to notice more. It's just, you have to pay more attention to people's mannerisms and like what they're actually feeling and expressing.
Alright,
Yeah.
cool. Alright, let's get back to those cookies.
Those look legit.
They look, I mean, you can definitely tell they're dry.
Oh.
Like,
half dry.
they're like half dry.
Squishy.
So these are our cookies. So some of them are squishy, but you've also got like I don't know if you can see on the camera, but there are like desert cracks on the top of the cookie.
It's like crusty on the outside,
Squishy,
but squishy on the inside. But that's what people are about these days, right?
Sure. Oh, no, don't want to burn my hand. Oh, yeah, that crumbles apart real fast. What do you think? We should have counted down, but you jumped the gun.
Oh, I'm sorry. It tastes awesome, though.
Alright.
Like, really good. Yeah?
That is really good.
Alright.
The consistency is awesome. The flavor is amazing. It's like vanilla. It's like vanilla banana. I'm not gonna lie, I did not have high hopes.
I was kind of
But
worried.
this is very, very good.
I'm proud. I'm happy with these.
We'll post our weird bastardized version of the recipe in the description box. If you want to make Rowan's cranberry apple butter,
No. Cranberry, almond butter, vanilla protein, power breakfast bars.
Yeah! Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you had fun. I hope you like Rowan. He's a rad guy. What was your favorite part of watching us trying to do this? Two idiot guys in the kitchen who don't know how to cook. Let us know in the comments so we can laugh at ourselves. Hope you guys have a great day. See you in our Monday video. Bye.
Hey everybody, it's Win. I want to give a big thank you shout out to Abby, Liz Joyce, and Shoshi Bauer, and all of our other patrons for supporting this channel and helping us be what we are. If you're interested in becoming a patron, a link to our Patreon is in the description below. If you are interested in sending fan mail of any kind, our P.O. Box address is also in the description below. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and all you in tropical fish have a super great day. Bye!